Welcome everybody. Welcome to our Shabbat live, well, pre-Shabbat live. Welcome to our Friday. Welcome to our sing-along. Welcome to our chat. Hi Judy. It's good to be here. It's such a beautiful day today. Oh my goodness. Well, actually, I suppose we've had really beautiful weather the whole time here in Melbourne. We can't really get out much, but we can walk, we can chill, we can spend some time outside. So last week I was in our Shule and I took you guys on a bit of a tour. Today I'm doing it from home, just because I suppose it's nice to mix it up a little bit. And what we're going to do today is as follows. We're going to have a sing all together. We are going to have a chat because I'm just going to wait for just a couple of minutes for people to hop on. And if you are on, just say hi. Tell us where you are. Tell us who you are. Tell us what you're up to. Are you in Melbourne? Are you somewhere else? Because it's just incredible. Our community has grown so much, and it spans the whole world really. I've done the most incredible Zooms and Shabbat, pre-Shabbat services for communities all over the place, and it's really exciting because it means that we get to meet new people and make new friends, and which is really exciting because I love to travel, and it means that when I head somewhere, I've got cool people that I can get to know and get to see and get to meet, and and that's very exciting for me. All right. Anyway, why don't we sing a song just to get ourselves in the Shabbat spirit of things. Turn my little keyboard on. How are we doing here? I'm going to take that out. I'm going to put that on because these little things are so temperamental. Let's see. And in the meantime, I hope you guys had a listen to, hi there, as I was about to say it, Nick, to Isaac and Alex, and to the beautiful rendition of Oseh Shalom. There we go. They are angels. There is no doubt. They are angels. All right, everybody, let's sing a song of gratitude. Let's start off with a song of gratitude. Let's sing Tov Lehodot. Sing with me, everybody, if you know it. Close your eyes and think of three things. Let's just do it. Let's think of three things that we are extremely grateful for at this moment, at this island in time that we have arrived at right now. Everything else goes out the window. Gratitude right here, right now. Three things. Picture them in your head. Could be people that you're grateful for in your life. With that in mind, Tov lehodot l'Hashem, Tov lehodot l'Hashem, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, Tov lehodot l'Hashem. Hashem, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, tov lehodot l'Hashem, ay le'agid baboker chastecha, le'agid baboker chastecha, ואמונתך בלילות, ואמונתך בלילות, טוב להודות להשם, איי להגיד בבוקר חסדך, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות ואמונתך בלילות טוב טוב להודות להשם טוב טוב להודות להשם. All right, let's sing Mikolot Mayim. Mikolot Mayim, Mayim Rabim, Adirim, Adirim, Mishperei Yam. Mikolot Mayim, Mayim Rabim, Adirim, Adirim, Mishperei Yam. Ay, 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 Adir b'marom, b'marom, Adir b'marom, b'marom, Adir b'marom, 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 Adir b'marom, b'marom, Adir b'marom, b'marom, Adir b'marom, Adonai. Edotecha nemenu me'od leveinecha na'vakodesh. Edotecha nemenu me'od leveinecha na'vakodesh. Adonai leorech yam. Those people who know this song, it's a song about the land, it's a song about fire, it's a song about mountains, about God's omnipotence, His greatness, His power. It's a great one. Adama v'shamayim chom ha'esh tzlil ha'mayim ani margish zot begufi beruchi v'nishmati Adama v'shamayim chom ha'esh tzlil ha'mayim ani margish zot begufi ברוחי ונשמתי, היה, 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 rocking. We're rocking. Hi, Carmel. Hi, Alan. Marilyn. Sorry, I'm just looking at all the messages now. And we've got Nessie from Bondi. And we've got Renee. Is it Renee? From Canada. And we've got my bro, Ivan from Sydney. And oh my goodness, wow, we've got a whole party. And we got cousin Bayla. This is very exciting. Welcome, everybody. I'm so excited to see you all. This is so, so cool. Now, I said I was going to talk to you about the Shabbat. Yesterday was Tisha B'Av. Yesterday, I looked very different. I had a big, hairy face. Today, I shaved. Because we go, in our tradition, we go from periods of intense darkness, like Tisha B'Av, for example, and we snap into the joy of things. We don't wallow in misery. That's not part of our people. We're not people who wallow. We're people who get on with business. Yesterday was Tisha B'Av, the very first Shabbat. Hi, Soli. The very first Shabbat after Tisha B'Av is called Shabbat Nachamu, the Shabbat of comfort. I had my little preppies this morning and grade ones, and we call it the cow Shabbat because it's Shabbat Nachamu. That's a dad joke. Hi, Malkala. Welcome from Cooktown. This Shabbat, the prophet Isaiah in Haftarah says the following. He says, Nachamu, Nachamu, Ami. Be comforted, not just once, but twice. My nation, Yomar Elohai, God says. And the lesson is like this, folks. The lesson is very simple. We find ourselves in times of trouble. Oh, I sound like the Beatles. When I find myself in times of trouble. But in our case, it's not Mother Mary who comes to me. In this case, it's Isaiah who came to us. And he said very clearly, he said, yes, you guys have been through the ringer. Yes, you've experienced trials. But now it's time to put that all behind you. Because God is with you. He will comfort you and He will bring you to a place of happiness and joy. And this Haftarah, I think, is one of my favorites. The whole parasha is pretty intense. The parasha is kind of bittersweet because I always get really sad this time of year in Torah because it's Moses giving his final speech to the people. Moses is standing in front of the people and he's saying, guys, I've been with you along the way. You guys have driven me nuts with all of your complaining and your whining and your kvetching and your moaning, but he's not allowed to go into the land of Israel for a variety of reasons. And what he does is, during the book of Deuteronomy, Devarim, remember last week I told you why it's in Greek? In the book of Deuteronomy, Devarim is one big speech that he's giving to the people. Summarizing this week's parasha, we get to hear about the Ten Commandments. We get to hear about the Shema. But there is one piece of Torah this week that I absolutely love, and I think it's so relevant. Now, I'm going to... One second. I'm going to find it for you because I actually... One second. Yairani. Oh God, that's so exciting. Okay, here. This is what God tells and Moshe tells the people. This is not a covenant. In other words, this deal, this covenant, this agreement between God and between Hashem. This is not a covenant with our ancestors, but with us. Each of us that God commands. In other words, we sometimes think of, or sometimes people think of Judaism, the idea of being Jewish, as a tradition that sort of was relevant once upon a time, but that is not anymore. This parasha says exactly the opposite, and that's why I love it so much. It says the covenant, the brit that was established between Abraham and the Jews, between Moses on Sinai and the Jews, is not a covenant that was appropriate for them back in those days. Rather, each one of us, each person, each Jew has this covenant that is relevant right here and right now between us and between Hashem. That connection exists always. Not what was, but what is. And that I found so incredibly powerful and comforting as well. Because, hi Janny, let's face it guys, we're living through tough times. But the prophet tells us, chill out, he says. Yeshayahu, the great prophet, he says, don't stress because today is pretty bad. Tomorrow is going to be good, I promise. That's what the prophet says. And you know what? Just like he said, the first temple was going to be rebuilt, so it was. His words came true. His words came true. And so too will the words come true, that we will all experience life in its fullness and its richness once again. So let's not stress about it. Now, there's a song that was written. I've never actually sung it before, but I love it. So you guys are going to be my experimenters. Using the words of this week's Haftarah, exact words, Nachamu, Nachamu, Ami. It's a beautiful song. I love listening to it, but I've never sung it. So you guys are going to come on my journey. And it goes something like this. Dabru elav Yerushalem v'kiru eleha ki malat tzeva ki nirtza avona ki lakcha miyad Hashem kiflaim bechol chatotecha. Hear the words for Shabbat Nachamu coming up. Nachamu, Nachamu, Ami. Nachamu, Nachamu, Yomar Elokeichem. One more time. Nachamu, Nachamu, Ami. Nachamu, Nachamu, Yomar Elokeichem. It's a good one. We're going to do it again. Dabru elav Yerushalem v'kiru eleha ki malat tzeva ki nirtza avona ki lakcha miyad Hashem kiflaim bechol chatotecha. Here we go all together for the Nachamu part. Nachamu, Nachamu, Ami. Nachamu, Nachamu, Yomar Elokeichem. Hey, Nachamu, Nachamu, Ami. Nachamu, Nachamu, Yomar Elokeichem. We've got 7 Shabbatot until Rosh Hashanah, and each one of those Shabbatot have got prophets giving us comfort moving forward, which is very reassuring. All right, folks, let's sing some Lecha Dodi, why don't we? Why don't we bring some, we've got that Shabbos feeling, let's bring some Shabbat into our lives. You ready? Lecha Dodi, nai, 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 likrat kala, nai, 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 pene, Shabbat, ba, 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 pene, Shabbat, nekabela. Let's do it again, all together with me. Lecha Dodi, nai, 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 likrat kala, nai, 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 pene, Shabbat, ba, 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 pene, Shabbat, nekabela, nai, 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 Shabbat, velachor, beniburecha lishmianu, el hameyuchad Adonai echad, o shemo echad shemoti, eren veliti lalecha Dodi for the 20th time, likrat kala, nai, 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 pene, Shabbat, pene, Shabbat, nekabela. What about this one? You know this one, yeah? Let's do the next verse. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelecha, ki mekor habracha mirosh mikedem nesucha. Sof maseh b'machshava tchila. All together. Lecha Dodi, Dodi, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala. it up. Let's change the sound. What about this one? מקרש מלך עיר מלוכה, קומי צא מתוך ההפכה, רב לך שבט במקבך, הוא יכול עלייך חמלה. לך דודי דודי, לך דודי לקרא כלה, בני שבע נקבלה, לך דודי לקרא כלה, בני שבע נקבלה. Shabbos is coming, mizmor shir, oy shir leyom ha-Shabbat, mizmor shir, oy shir leyom ha-Shabbat, mizmor shir, oy shir leyom ha-Shabbat, mizmor shir, oy shir leyom ha-Shabbat. And we've got a special birthday. Thank you, Carmel. Special Hailey Sickins. Special birthday tomorrow to Sandy Lewis, one of our congregants who is there every single Shabbat. And Sandy, we send you special birthday love from all of us to you, Sandy. You are remarkable. Right, so what don't we do? You know what? I feel like singing a little bit of, I suppose, something a little bit more serious. The story goes like this: Moses and Aaron and all the priests call out God's name, and everybody's around, and everybody, the whole community is around there to hear the power of God. And we sing this on a Friday night, and it goes something like this: Moshe ve'Aaron v'choanav u'shemuel b'korei shemo koirei בתפארה לעולם אשר עליו בטרם כל יצור נברא את הסמך חפצו כל הזי מלך שמו נקרא אחרי ילות הכל לבדו ינוח תודה הוא היה והוא עובר בתפארה והוא היה והוא עובר בתפארה הוא היה והוא עובר בתפארה הוא היה והוא עובר בתפארה Alrighty-o. What other Shabbat songs should we sing? Why don't we sing? Let's see what we got. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. And remember, tomorrow night, have a look at our website. Tomorrow night we've got Shabbat for the soul. Singing for the soul. With Chazan Dov Farkash, the Moshe Khan, myself. And we've got a bit of another lineup. Have a look at the advertising for it and come and join. It's a Zoom. I'm going to try and Facebook Live it anyway, but join us for Havdalah tomorrow night. It's gonna. I promise you will love it. I probably there because I can't make promises. Because remember the other week we spoke about promises. But come, have a listen. You'll love it. This song talks about. In fact, I'll sing it in English as well. למען החי ורעי, למען החי ורעי, אדברנה, אדברנה, shalom bach, because of my brothers and friends, because of my sisters and friends. Please let me ask, please let me sing. Peace to you. Leman beit Hashem Elokeinu, Avad Shatov Lach. Leman beit Hashem Elokeinu, Avad Shatov Lach. Dini dai dai dai. Gentlemen, I'm going over time, but I'll spend 5 more minutes because Shabbat's coming in a bit later today. Let's sing a song about keeping our mouths speaking good and not bad, staying away from evil and pursuing peace. This is a good one. Search for peace and make it yours Bake Shalom. Basil and Shabbat Shalom to both of you beautiful people. I'm going to leave you with this song. We know it. And the message is clear. We're going from a place of darkness to light. Yesterday was dark, Tisha B'Av. Today in this Shabbat is light. And the truth is like this. Sometimes to get from that darkness to that light is a difficult journey. And sometimes it's a bit of a shaky journey. To get over the bridge from dark to light. And that bridge can sometimes be very narrow. And the journey can be, hey Debs, and the journey can be challenging. Sometimes we get scared. Says Rabbi Nachman, the whole world is a very narrow bridge, but do not fear too much, because if you do, you're gonna not smell the roses. Life is not just about the destination. It's about the journey. Don't freak out. Keep ourselves centered, focused. We know that we're going to get there. This is not a pep talk. This is Torah. This is wisdom. This is not my wisdom. It's the wisdom of the sages. Let's sing it together. The whole world is a very narrow bridge, a very narrow bridge. But the main thing to recall is have no fear at all. But the main thing to recall is have no fear at all. Hi Mila, והעיקר לא לפחד כלל, והעיקר לא לפחד כלל. Mila, do it with me, do the actions. The whole world is a very narrow bridge, a very narrow bridge, a very narrow bridge. The whole world is a very narrow bridge, a very narrow bridge. But the main thing to recall is have no fear at all. But the main thing to recall is have no fear at all. והעיקר לא לפחד כלל, והעיקר לא לפחד כלל. עוד time! והעיקר לא לפחד כלל, והעיקר Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, woo, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, 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 hey, Shabbat shalom. Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat. Shalom. It's a wonderful, wonderful Shabbat, and that you all are well and healthy and happy, and see you tomorrow night for Havdalah to sing along. Be there, be there, be there. Lord. Goodbye, everybody. Look after yourselves.